What's up, familia? I'm gonna wait a few minutes, get some people on, and say what's up. I'm here in Santa Cruz, California, my former homeland and beautiful beach special city that holds such a powerful place in my heart. And yeah, I'm back. It's been a while since I've done a video. It's been a while since I've been, 2 days since I've been on social. I want to share some updates with you guys and what's been happening for me and around me as we continue our road trip, the Misfit Mayhem Tour. So many of you probably know if you follow my work with Mystic Misfit. If you're not following us, I suggest you do. Basically, we're touring right now and we're hosting a retreat this weekend in Santa Cruz, California, 1440 Multiversity. I'll have that link for you in the comments. We still have some slots available. We got a handful left if you guys are in. But basically, right before bungee jump, check this out. This is where the self-injury comes in. Right before bungee jumping. So we have a Airbnb in Azusa, California. We're about to go into the bridge to nowhere, do this epic bungee jumping retreat. I'm all amped up, I'm feeling a little fear. And then the night before, I kid you not, this happened. The night before, I'm talking to my beautiful lady and I'm kind of amped up, I'm charged, I'm cracking jokes. Maybe being a little negative at one point. I'm barefoot in the concrete jungle here and I just rear back and I'm stepping up onto the curb and just crack my toe. I crack my foot. My right big toe hits this curb and it made a pretty terrible sound and I was in excruciating pain. And then it started to sink in, dear Lord, I've injured myself and I'm not going to be able to hike in the 5 miles to go to this bridge out in the San Gabriel Mountains. What have I done? And I just went through a range of emotions: fear, rage, anger, hatred, self-hatred for that self-injury. And thank Jah, blessings, with a lot of ice and elevation, and I've taped it now. It's getting better, although I'm still got a little bit of a limp. But man, the worst time to possibly get injured right at the beginning of a road trip. So I went through that process, and the next morning when everyone's shipping out, it was with a heavy heart that I had to bow out of the bungee quest and stay behind as they all hiked up into the mountains. And that was a very tough experience. This was early Saturday morning, and so I didn't know what to do with myself. I had a lot of angry, like I said, self-hatred. I hate getting hurt, as a Virgo, as a very active person who loves to move. Getting injured, especially in my foot, my right foot, my dominant leg, man. And I just had this prompting though, and I followed it, of water fast. Just do a water fast, shut down everything, all inputs, no messaging, no email, no video, no working. And so I did a 24-hour water fast, which I've done before, but it's been a long time. So for 24 hours, I basically got a room by myself. I blacked out the curtains. I drank, high pH Himalayan spring water, and that was it for 24 whole hours. And I sat with myself. I sat with myself and went deep inside. And wow, that was an experience. I watched my mind go crazy and I had to surrender. I realized I need to make friends with my mind again. I haven't been in touch. On the road, it's been so quick. It's been fast energy. I've been going. And now the message is slow down. And so I had to do a surrender experiment. And that was 24 hours of water fasting by myself in silent meditation. And then I put on some sound healing and did a lot of shavasana and seated meditation, as well as some inversions. And I almost didn't even speak. I spoke a little bit that night on the phone, but I stopped talking, I stopped messaging for 24 whole hours and just sent healing to my foot. And wow, on the other side, meeting them after they got back from bungee, I felt so clear. Like my body, I was just back in touch with my body. Oh my goodness. I'm so grateful for my body traveling. It could have been much worse. I didn't break it. It's just sprained really badly. I'm experiencing so much gratitude today, especially getting back here in Santa Cruz. So I wanted to share that with you guys, these updates. Water fasting, do a little research before you do it. You definitely want to make sure your electrolytes and your space is very dialed in before you do something like this, even for 24 hours. And I know a 3-day water fast is what a lot of, the experts recommend. It's very cleansing. I noticed like everything resensitized for me. Taste, smell, touch, my mind, my presence with other people, everything kind of reset. And that's what I needed. While they were bungee jumping, I had to go deep inside and get back into my rhythm and receive this message, which is slow down, surrender on the road. It's gonna be okay. And sure enough, my toe feels much better. Good old rice, rest, ice, compression and elevation. And it's feeling a lot better. I'm walking. It's good. And I'm so grateful. I love all of you. If you're watching this video, please like, share, and comment. And down in the link, I'm gonna put in the comments, Mystic Misfit Multiversity. It's a multi-dimensional university, mastermind, master heart. We're partnering with Frank J. Pocaro, Daniel Eisenman, Tyson Wagner, and Alexa Martinez, all professors at this revolutionary 4-day retreat. And we're doing it up in the Redwoods here in Santa Cruz. So if you're in California, or you can buy a cheap flight into San Jose, this is your formal invitation. I love you all. Thank you so much. Hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day.